Face-off in Westerville happened when a driver comes right at a police officer with gun drawn.
10 TV's Laura Borchers is live right along Polaris Parkway where that driver was shot and killed. And Laura, still a crime scene we can see behind you.
That's right, Angela. An incredibly intense situation earlier this morning. And right now, investigators continue working. We're just east of 71 on Polaris Parkway. And you can see they are surrounding that tourist, marking various pieces of evidence. Now, this happened earlier this morning. Officials tell us the man who was driving the silver Taurus is now dead after getting out of the vehicle and aiming his gun at police. That Westerville officer was forced to fire, we're told. And out here you can see the bullet holes in the windshield and casings all around, evidence of what happened at 1:15 this morning. We're told the officer pulled over the driver after noticing a license plate was out. The Westerville officer approached the car, and that's when we're told he was threatened. He fired a shot or shots, we're not sure just what yet, and the driver of the Taurus was then hit, and we're told he was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Right now, this scene is being investigated by Columbus police, and that's because while the traffic stop began in Westerville, it actually ended inside Columbus city limits. Now, there was a third person involved, the police officer, the driver of that car, and there was actually a female passenger in that car. We're told that she is working with Columbus police. She's answering their questions and talking with them now. We don't have many details on her, but we are told that she's okay. Now, just a short time ago, we are told that the Westerville police chief was releasing information to the media, and Tina Ramos is over there with the latest. Tina, what do you have?
Yeah, you know, Laura, we've been kind of gathering this information here. As you had mentioned, Columbus Police is handling much of the investigation, but the Westerville Police Chief wanted to come out and just basically say that their officers are going to be okay, or their officer, I should say, that was involved in this. He had indicated to us that this was something that happened very fast. It was very instantaneously. After he pulled this driver over here, he apparently attempted to approach the car, and so that meant no time to really go back, check the driver's license, anything like that. But he said that's when the driver exited his vehicle and the shots were fired. Now, the chief tells me he got the call. This was just after 1 o'clock this morning. And of course, his main concern here was the welfare of his officer.
First thing absolutely that crosses your mind are the employees okay? You know, we work with officers day in and day out, and you want to make sure everybody goes home at night.
Yeah, and we can tell you that that officer wasn't hurt. We inquired about who this officer is. They're not releasing his name at this point. They're still contacting, I believe, family members just to let them know that this shooting had occurred here. But they will conduct an internal investigation about the shooting as well, and trying to determine exactly what happened and why it happened. Now, we did ask about how many shots were fired, because we did see at the scene there that there were windows that were shot out of that vehicle. They would not confirm that all of that right now, because they are referring to the or deferring to the Columbus Police as part of that investigation that's going on. But again, the officer is okay. At this point, we're still trying to gather more details about exactly what went on from the Westerville standpoint. Of course, we'll keep you updated throughout the morning. Reporting live in Westerville, Tino Ramos, 10 TV News.